Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love from Bright Colorful Makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stores that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Enjoy whatever time we are spending together. I'm not going to threaten you today because I am in a rush. I have 5 bajillion palettes in front of me that I have neglected, and I kind of just wanted to go through them with you and kind of just give you a little preface of what I'm going to be doing this month. The sad thing is I think some of these I'm not actually going to end up touching this month. I'm going to end up doing a declutter, I feel like, in December, so just be prepared for that. However, we are going to be going over my most neglected palettes in my collection, so if this seems interesting to you, then let's get into it. Like I said, I am going to be doing a little, well, I didn't really say that, but if you've been watching my other videos, you know, I'm going to be doing this thing called Neglected November, where I'm going to be trying and using a lot of my most neglected palettes. However, not a lot of these have ended up in there. These are mostly the ones where I've like not really used them, or I have rarely used them. Some of these have not been touched at all. Oopsie daisies. Hence why I feel like I'm going to be doing a declutter this year, so just stay tuned for that. However, let's run through the 5 bajillion freaking palettes that I have here. I have 32 palettes, so I'm going to try and run through this as quick as I possibly can. But one of the first ones that I grabbed is my Aurora Struck palette here from ColourPop. ColourPop? Oh my god. ColourPop. It is super gorgeous. I do really love this one. Yeah. I think I'm going to decide a little bit kind of if they're on the cutting block or not. We'll just have to see. But I do like this one. I think this one is one that I would keep. I don't know. I don't gravitate towards it. I like it, but it's not like my most like, I need to have it, you know? Next I have the Element 115 palette from Adapt. This is my only one from them. I have been really interested in a lot of Adapts, but I'm also like, I'm not. This is the color story of this one. It is super gorgeous. It's right up my alley of just fun, bright colors. I don't know what's up with me today. I'm so sorry. Bright colors. I love them so much. They're so pretty, so unique. I think this one would be one that I end up keeping. But yeah, I mean, it's really expensive, so I feel at the end of the day I kind of have to, but I really do like this one. So we're going to put this in like the look into pile. We're kind of multiple piles here. These are 3 of my Cosmic, oh, I have 4. Give me a second. I have 4 Cosmic Beauty Cosmic Brushes palettes here. I'm going to keep them all. I love them. I love their formula so much. Yeah, I do like them. I've only used this one once. I really want to use these more. This is Cool Jewels, by the way. This is Delicious Delights. I love these. Okay, I really do. I think I've just created such a big collection in my, my collection, that I don't tend to gravitate towards these, which I'm going to fix with my declutter coming up. But yeah, these are mostly have not been used. I used to use this one, the Undergrowth palette, a lot, and then I just haven't this year. The Winter Wonderland, I think I've only used like maybe 2 or 3 times in total, which I think is insane. I'm gonna bring this one out in December, do not worry. But yeah, these are ones that I really need to take out. So I do have a Cosmic Beauty Cosmic Brushes palette bingo coming up this month, so keep your eyes up for that. I've also added this Strange and Unusual palette here from Belle Rose Bar. One, I think I did maybe take this out last month, but it is one that I feel extremely gravitated towards, and I don't think that I've used enough for it, in my opinion, just because of how much I feel like this is a me palette and it's just not been touched. So there's that. These 3 palettes, actually 4 actually, they're all little 9 pans here. I have not really used these, and it's really depressing. This is the Mandalorian one with ColourPop. It looks like this. It is not my color story, however, I really enjoy this. However, I feel like this is one that might have to be put on the cutting block, because the chopping block, whatever the hell it is. These are 2 from Fantasy Cosmetica. I absolutely love and adore this brand. They're so good. This is the Wizard. It's so pretty. I have this set up for me using it in December, so we're keeping it. It's not going on the chopping block. And this is the Warlock. I have this one coming up this month or next month too. I think it's this month. But yeah, I freaking love this one. I think it is so, so pretty and I love it. I don't know why I don't gravitate towards them. It's not like not even for like a mishmash bunny. I feel like I haven't even used those for that, and those would be like perfect. Those two together would be perfect, and I'm pissed off at myself for not using them. Another 9 pan is this Murky Meadows one here from Unearthly Cosmetics. It's not fully my color story because of all the neutrals, but it is something that I gravitate to so incredibly much. However, it's something that I've not played with like at all. I've not touched it. I've not swatched it. If you look at it, it's like untouched. So I think this is something that I have coming up this month, so we're going to be using it, thankfully. I have 5 Beauty Bay palettes here. This is the Age of Opulence palette. One that I don't necessarily gravitate towards. I wish I did. I don't know why I don't. It's so freaking gorgeous. I think I am going to end up keeping all my Beauty Bay ones just because I do really like them and I don't fully collect them, but I kind of do. That's how I feel about my Nomad ones, but I did get rid of some of my Nomads, so maybe I could get rid of some of my Beauty Bay, but I do really, really like this color story. It's so incredibly stunning. This is the Reckless Romance one from them. This looks like this. Again, something that just is very, very me. Maybe I'll just, there's just some of these I'm really just gonna have to like put a little bit more focus in on, but I do really like this one, so we're keeping it. Next, I have 3 42 pans here from them. I do have the Botanical one. That one I just haven't gotten around to using, I guess, so that one could be involved in here. But I have the Midnight one, which looks like this. Just absolutely gorgeous. I have the Bright 2.0, which this was supposed to be my focus palette for the year, and then I did one video and then I didn't do anything else with it. So there's this. And then I have the Jade 42 pan palette here, which looks like this. I love these so much. These two are some of my most favorite palettes from them. I'm very sad that I don't like gravitate towards them. I think it is just because there is so much, and I do have so much in my collection. That's really my issue, is that I have so much and I need to just dial it down, you know? I have these 2 Coca-Cola X Glam Light palettes, which looks like this. I love these a lot, okay? They are so cute. However, I'm not getting any freaking use out of these at all, like at all. So I feel like these are going to be on the chopping block. I do love these. These were one of my most favorite collections from Glamlight, and I don't know, I just don't gravitate towards them as much. I don't really gravitate towards Glamlight at all anymore, despite me having a good amount of palettes from them, like this Margarita one. I love this. This is gorgeous. It's so stunning. It's a Nikki color story. However, I don't feel gravitated towards it. There's no depth. There's no, you know, but maybe I could take this out and try it out one more time and whatnot, but we're gonna maybe put it in the choppy block pile. These two, I love these two. These are the Scooby-Doo Glamlight ones. I love these. This is the Retro Reggae one. I love this. Like, I love these color stories so incredibly much. Like, look at these. They're so pretty. But for whatever reason, I don't gravitate towards them. And I can't tell if it's because they're so monochromatic or what it is. But I don't know. I don't know where I stand with these, and I don't want to just collect them, but I guess I'll keep them for now. And then I have 2 from Gourmand Girls. They look like this. We have the Haunted and the Night shade here. I'm pretty sure I'm using the Haunted one. I've had this one in my collection. Again, something that is completely and utterly untouched. Why? Who the hell knows? I don't know. Because this is, again, a lot of these are Nikki color stories, so why am I not using it? Like, I love this so much. I am working with that one this month. I think I've only used this Nightshade one like a couple of times, and that's very depressing. I need to gravitate towards these more. I have 2 Nomad palettes right here. I have the Monteverde and the Keys Beachy and Peachy palettes. This is the Monteverde one. Again, another good Nikki color story. Why do I not gravitate towards it? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, this is this one right here. I'm gonna keep it. I've only gotten rid of one Nomad palette, and I haven't gotten all the Nomad palettes, but I've only ever gotten rid of one, and that was the Okavango, but that's because it was too neutral for me. I ended up giving it to my friend. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to work through that. I don't want to have to get rid of them. I think the Nomad ones I'm definitely going to keep. This is the Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. Again, such a gorgeous color story, just something that I don't fully gravitate towards. It's so pretty. It is so gorgeous. Like, look at that. Why don't I gravitate towards it? I don't know. Or this coastal one from Simply Posh. Like, look at this. This is freaking gorgeous. This is stunning. It is so unbelievably beautiful, and I don't gravitate towards it, but I love it. Like, make that make sense to me. This is more like a therapy session for me of like, figure your shit out, Nikki. I really like this Smitten palette from Divaroon. It looks like this. Again, such a gorgeous, gorgeous story. It is one of the best formulated palettes in my collection, and yet I don't gravitate towards it. And I'm not going to let it go because it's like, look at it. I love it. But it's like, why don't you reach out to me? Why don't you call me and be like, bitch, get on your shit. Come on. I have 3 unearthly ones right here. I have the Get Groovy one. I've tried to take this one out more. This is like a rainbow extreme color story here. I love it. I love it so much. Again, why don't I do stuff with it? You know? Or the Don't Be Jelly. Again, another incredible color story. Another one that is like, oh my god, that's Nikki. And it's like, bitch, why aren't you using this? You know? I love it so much though. And then we have the Charmer one from them. I loved this whole collection. Something that, and this isn't one that necessarily speaks to me anymore, so I do feel like this is one that might go on the chopping block, but it's so, so pretty, and I love it so much. You know, like, look at that. You know what, we'll keep it for now. We'll keep it for now. I can maybe play with it one more time. And then I have 3 Blend Bunny palettes. I love Blend Bunny, and I really want to get their, like, newest collab, but I'm like, I'm not using the ones I have right now. You know? This is the Lore palette. It looks like this. I'm trying to see if Makeup Lens wants to do a collab with me on this one, just so then I can like use it and be like, get on it, you know, to myself. But I love it. It's super gorgeous. It's super pretty. Or the Surge one. The Surge one I love. Look at this. Look at this color story. Nikki hasn't played with any of the neons. I haven't. And I've really wanted to play like with this or right here. Still haven't. I've been talking about doing that for like a year. However, I do think that I might be getting rid of blends. I don't gravitate towards it at all, and I don't really do all matte looks, and I hate pairing palettes unless I'm doing it in like Mash Monday. So this might be one that I get rid of, which is sad. Or I can just sit here and let it collect dust. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, these are kind of like my most neglected palettes with some reasonings, some not. I have 4 on the chopping block. That's something. That's definitely something. It's not a lot, but it is something. Yeah. Like I said, I have a declutter that I'm going to be doing in December. I'm going to be between 2 different places, so it's like it makes a lot of 3 places actually. So it makes more sense for me to be dwindling my collection down. If you would be interested in any of palettes that I would maybe end up getting rid of, please just reach out to me. Yeah. But I'm going to go edit this. I'm going to go to my dentist appointment. I'm going to go about my day. But I hope that you guys, if you ended up getting to this point in the video, have a great, great day, a wonderful time. Just making sure that you're taking care of yourself. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit, to be homophobic, to be transphobic, to be racist. It's 2025. Pull your head out of your ass and do freaking better. And remember, morals over makeup. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to go do my shit. I'm going to get it handled. So remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.